Vesta, home. Establish a solid home base. Protection is necessary or granted for your space at this time. Keep the home fires burning. You may be moving soon. That's another potential meaning. Vesta is the Roman goddess of home and hearth. As a key protective deity in Rome, a hearth containing a sacred flame would always be lit at her temples and shrines. Ideally, these fires would not be allowed to go out, showing not only honor to the goddess, but also symbolizing the warmth and comfort of the home to its family. Vesta's temple in Rome was considered the sacred heart of the city. It contained the hearth, a large fire that burned constantly. A second fire, one of protection, was also within the temple. The Temple of Vesta was one of the only places of worship in Rome to be circular in design, and it was completely covered to keep the weather from snuffing out the holy flame. The saying, "Keep the home fires burning," was inspired by this practice. When the men in Rome left on military duty and their families prayed to Vesta in order to ensure their safe return and to keep the fires of love stoked. Vesta thus played a role as protectress not only of Rome itself, but also of the institution of the Roman family, wherever it may have extended to. The home was considered the dominion of women, and it was their responsibility to ensure its spiritual protection. This made Vesta a popular goddess with women, who honored her at the hearth, where they prepared food and cooked. They always gave some of the food back to the fire as an offering to Vesta for her blessing and protection. The priestesses of Vesta, the Vestales, were paid clergy. These women could serve the goddess only if they took a vow of chastity for 30 years, hence the modern term Vestal Virgins. Center yourself and call the friendly fires of Vesta to bless your family, your space, and your home. If there is conflict within your family or those in your house, she can assist. If a loved one is away from home due to travel or work, she can offer her protection. It's natural to experience many different feelings at home. Anger when in a fight, a sense of being trapped when there doesn't seem to be enough space, abandonment when an older sibling moves away or a parent is gone, or even just irritation due to the chaos and commotion of a lot of family members in the space. If it is happening in your home, you can call upon Vesta to help. On the shadow side, many cultures still consider a woman's place to be in the home, even if the women do not always wish to be. In general, women still do a majority of the work within the home, although this is certainly changing. The home, while a sanctuary for most of us, can indeed become a prison or a place of isolation. It's important that if you're experiencing a true threat in your home, you go to someone you trust to discuss and bring an end to the situation. If, however, you are simply feeling stifled, like many of us do in a busy home, do not constantly lock yourself in your room and ignore the issue. Your space should be a protective space that you love, but you do not want it to become the only place in your home you feel comfortable with. We can also become obsessed with our space, the decoration, the privacy, the ownership, but this is not balanced and does not reflect the grounded energy of Vesta.